Hello, thanks for visiting Blocksee. Today we're going to look at how to get started setting up your own project within our dashboard so that you can start to manage your NFT, token, and Web3 communities. So if you're coming here after you've signed in, you'll land on the overview page. And from here, you can just go ahead and select a new project. Now, Blocksee, unlike traditional CRMs, will revolve around a smart contract as our kind of anchor data source. And so if we go and just type in a test, campaign here, you can either drop in a smart contract that you own currently. You can also take a competitor or an affiliate group's smart contract and place that in here so you can get community insights based on things that their collectors are doing. Or you can go ahead and just get started by leaving this completely blank and generating your own smart contract in the inventory tab on our dashboard. So I'll show you a couple ways to do this. One way to get started is just pasting in a smart contract that already exists, whether it be your own or from a competitor that you want to use as lead gen. So for here, we could just go ahead and grab, this is the Serving the People Seeds. That's a collection here on OpenSea that I happen to be a part of. So I can just go onto ETHScan, copy that address directly from OpenSea, paste that in here. I'll select the chain. This was an Ethereum-based project. And as soon as I hit create, you can see that that test project using the Seeds smart contract is listed for me to start using. I can now see the amount of users that are actually assigned to that contract. And when I go ahead and click into this, I can now see that the insights funnel has loaded up all of my holder activity, or this project's or smart contracts holder activity. And so I can see the inactive funnel is showing people who previously held the NFTs, which is why all the project NFTs are listed as 0. And then I can see the current holder base as well. And then I can even toggle based on who has the most or least. And so this is a great quick way to load up all your smart contract data and get started with a project in Blocksee. Now, for users coming to Blocksee who don't already have a smart contract or a contract in mind that they want to prospect and do lead gen against, Blocksee also does allow you to just create a smart contract on the fly. And so this workflow will show you exactly how to do that by going into your inventory page on a blank project and then going under the collection tab to find that plus icon so that you can go ahead and add one to that project. For users who want to start a project and don't have a smart contract, you can go ahead, create a project. We'll just call this one test 2. Leave all of this blank and then just create that project, which you'll see it pops up at the bottom of your list. 0 contracts added. I can just go into this project now directly to the inventory page where I can go to create a new asset. And you'll see under collection that there's this plus icon. I can actually go and generate my own smart contract here. And so if I go to Polygon, I can just choose a file. We'll just use this Blocksee one. And then I can go ahead, just test 2. Here, I'll do an external link to our Blocksee token gated page. And then I'll just say, check out Blocksee. This is just a smart contract that I'll be deploying from. And then the contract address you just leave blank. This is going to get generated for you as soon as you go to create your new collection. And as soon as I do this, you'll see that it pulls up my smart contract. It says that the gas fee to generate this contract on Polygon is 28 cents. So for me to be able to have kind of my own contract that holds all the data of all my community members as I start to sell and generate NFTs, that's available here. So I can go ahead and just confirm, and it'll have me go through just a couple more steps and confirm again. Now this is saving all the collection metadata that we just pasted in. If I go to Polygon, you can now see that test 2 contract has been deployed. You can now select that test 2 contract, start deploying NFTs myself. And if I go back to edit, I can now see that this contract actually has the contract address generated. I can just copy that over. And if I go back to our overview page, I can now drop that in as a new contract for this project. So I'll just drop that in. And I'll select Polygon, which is what we deployed on. And now this contract has been added to my test 2 campaign. And so if I come in here, you'll see everything's zeroed out because no one's actually received anything from my smart contract. If I start deploying airdrops to people, I'll start to see who's holding those assets and be able to see all of my data segmented just on that smart contract that I own. So 2 really easy ways to get started with Blocksee. For beginners, I'd recommend playing around using other smart contracts or even the default, which will just deploy assets from the Blocksee contract, or create your own to get started managing your own projects and really kind of branding the NFTs that you distribute out in the world. Thank you so much for tuning in and starting your first project on Blocksee. We're excited to see what you do with it and how you leverage this kind of data and new blockchain infrastructure to manage and grow your business. Take care.